Hello, dear fans, friends, and subscribers of the Cricket Happening Show. This is your host Ram, welcoming you on to this particular Cricket Happening Show as usual. Well, in this Cricket Happening Show, I'm going to start off with some breaking news which is coming in from South Africa. And South Africa, as you know, recently they won the series against Sri Lanka. They made history, and here comes a breaking news from South Africa that one of the prolific scorers in South African cricket, and only the first South African to have 10,000 runs amassed in Test cricket, has decided that, I'm going to really keep you guessing, dear friends and subscribers. Probably some people might have guessed by now. So he's the South African cricketer who is having 10,000 runs to his credit in Test cricket. He is the first South African to have gone past the 10,000 runs mark. So that itself says that if anyone goes past the 10,000 mark, one can very safely, not safely, we know he's a great player. Not only that, he's an all-rounder. He's a very, very good batsman. In fact, he has been a prolific run scorer. He has been a thorn for all the opposition, and he has also been a very good bowler, a medium-paced bowler, but a very useful bowler at that, who bowls in all the versions of the game. And also, his fielding has been something which has been absolutely exemplary. He has been a very, very good slip catcher. Now, who I'm talking about is still, I'm going to keep you guessing. This person was going to be a part of the 2015 World Cup, which is coming up in Australia and New Zealand. So I'm a bit, really bit surprised that this gentleman from South African cricket, who definitely played in the one-day series against Sri Lanka but as you know, he had a run of poor scores. He didn't even get into double digits, which was pretty surprising. Considering that, what he has decided, even though South African cricket was willing to have him in the 2015 World Cup in Australia and New Zealand, I thought this wonderful cricketer from South Africa, what he did is he actually said that he realized that he is not in some good form, and he is not going to really contribute to South African cricket, and so he decided that it's better for him to say goodbye to international cricket. And yes, now the suspense is going to be broken, dear fans, friends, and subscribers. It's none other than a wonderful player from South Africa, Jack Scalise. So Jack Scalise has just announced his retirement from international cricket, and he has brought an end to his international career. The other time, as you know, after playing in the last Test match against India, when India toured South Africa, that was his last. So, but now he was going to be playing, as I said, he was going to be part of the 2015 World Cup. As you know, 2015 World Cup is not far behind, dear fans, friends, and subscribers. We have only probably 6 to 7 months left before the World Cup clash starts. So considering that, does really come as a surprise, but Jack Scalise has realized that he is not contributing to South African cricket. Especially he has taken that into consideration, that he had scores of just 0, 1 and 4 in the last 3 ODIs that were played in Sri Lanka recently. So he decided that that is going to be his last. So Jack Scalise, a wonderful cricketer once again from South Africa, has announced his retirement from international cricket, though he would definitely be playing for Kolkata Knight Riders in the Indian Premier League, and also he would represent Sydney Thunder in Australia in the Big Bash League. Now, just talking about, just having a look at the Jack Scalise career graph. His one-day career, well, he had 11,579 runs. He played 328 matches. He had 17 centuries and 86 50s, and he finished with an average of 44.36. As far as T20s were concerned, he played 25 T20s, he scored 666 runs and he had 5 50s. And as I said at the outset, he is the only South African batsman in Test cricket to go past the 10,000 runs mark. So he has finished his career with 13,289 runs in his bag in 166 matches. He had 45 centuries in his Test career. He had 58 50s and he has finished at a very, very wonderful average of 55.37. So that is as far as Jacques Kallis is concerned. We all know what a great contributor he was for South African cricket. And as I said, he was a person who was contributing in all the departments of the game. And not only that, another thing is that the only sad thing is that, Graham Smith was the captain of the South African team, but like India's Sachin Tendulkar, I thought that Jacques Kallis, never. He probably led the country in only 2 Test matches, and that was against Australia in South Africa. And he also led in 13 one-day internationals, and that too because of some injury. So other than that, Jacques Kallis was, I thought Jacques Kallis would have made a very good captain, but well, Graham Smith was already doing a wonderful job, and the South African Cricket Board was very happy. But I thought Jacques Kallis would have also made a wonderful captain. Anyways, wish good luck to Jacques Kallis, he and his family, for really providing absolute joy to all those fans who have been Jacques Kallis fans. And I definitely loved his batting. His bat used to really come in a nice straight manner, and when he used to stroke, well, I'm telling you, the stroke used to really flow from his bat, and it was nice to see that stroke which was coming in. And Jacques Kallis' cover drive is something which is always one would really love to have that on mind. Well, Jacques Kallis, goodbye to you as far as international cricket is concerned, and thank you for providing all the joy to all the cricket fans all over the world. And South Africa is definitely going to miss him, but I thought Jacques Kallis has taken the right decision. It is also what's going to happen now is one of the South African youngsters is definitely going to get an opportunity in the World Cup, and I think that's something which definitely the youngster whosoever would come in place of Jacques Kallis would definitely welcome it. Well, now let's leave from here, and now let's head on to a very interesting match today. The match has become very interesting, we are talking about the 4 days play here in Investec Test match between England and India, and India resuming at that overnight score of I thought it was 321 odd. Well, they definitely didn't have any answer today. James Anderson continued to prey on the Indians, and he started off in a he just started off from very left off yesterday. As you know, he bowled splendidly yesterday, and today what James Anderson did, as you know, yesterday overnight it was Mahendra Singh Dhoni and Ravindra Jadeja. In fact, it was Ravindra Jadeja at the crease at the time. In fact, Jadeja was out and Bhuvneshwar Kumar was out, so probably it was only Dhoni with the company of Mohammad Shami. But today it was pretty quick work by James Anderson, as first he picked up the wicket of it was first the Mahendra Singh Dhoni himself. In fact, what James Anderson did, he did a pretty quick work of the Indians here. By first scalping the wicket, he actually used 2 bouncers. The first bouncer claimed Dhoni's wicket as he was gone, caught by Butler of the bowling of Anderson for 50 with 5 fours and 1 6. And then Mohammad Shami also departed to a bouncer from Anderson, caught Butler, bowled Anderson for 5. Pankaj Singh, the debutant, was not out on 1, and India were 330 all out. So in fact, if you look at it, they still had another 39 runs to actually avoid the follow on. But surprise of surprises, Alistair Cook decided that he will be batting in the second innings, and he didn't enforce the follow on. Let's have a look at the bowling. Well, James Anderson, it was his 32nd birthday today, and he bowled splendidly. He would remember this test match. 26.1 overs, 10 maidens, 53 runs and 5 wickets for James Harrison. Broad 25 overs, 7 maidens, 66 runs and 3 wickets. Jordan 17 4, 59 none. So Chris Wokes and Jordan were wicketless, 20 overs, 8 maidens, none for 60. And Moeen Ali 18 overs, no maidens, 262. As far as England were concerned, so England, the English captain Alistair Cook decided not to enforce the follow-on and decided to bat on. So England batsmen came in to bat in the second innings, 239 runs in front, and well, it all started with Sam Robson and Cook opening the innings, but Bhuvneshwar Kumar, I mean, we all knew that England were definitely going to be pretty aggressive. If you look at the score, that would really tell you the tale, because England, what they did is they got 205. They declared at 205 for 4. The first wicket to go was Sam Robson, a very nice delivery produced by Bhuvneshwar Kumar, a very good, lovely outswinger, where Sam Robson got sucked onto it as he poked at the delivery, and Shikhar Dhawan in the slips made no mistake. So Sam Robson was gone, caught Dhawan, bowled Kumar for 13 with 2 boundaries. After that, Gary Ballance and Alistair Cook pushed on, and Gary Ballance played some very nice strokes. He stroked the ball pretty well, and Alistair Cook, and both of them had taken the score from 22 to 80 to the 80 mark. So it was a 58-run partnership, and that was the time when Jadeja came in and picked up the wicket of Gary Ballance for 38 with 5 fours and 1 6. Alistair Cook, I would have said that now one can safely say that he has really definitely returned to form after hitting 95 in the first innings. Alistair Cook continued to play well, and as I said, England decided that aggression is the best thing, and they have to do that, because if at all they want to give themselves a good chance of actually winning this test match, they had to do that, and that's what the Alistair Cook and his team did. Everyone contributed. Ian Bell contributed 23 runs of 20 with 4 boundaries. He was clean bowled by Jadeja. Joe Root provided wholesome entertainment. In fact, it was a very, very strokeful innings from Joe Root. Alistair Cook was still there. He was also playing his strokes. So Alistair Cook was along with Joe Root, and when at 106 for 3 when Bell departed, and then there was a beautiful partnership. It was a very, very, I would say, a very, very quick partnership. In 14 overs, Joe Root, who did the maximum of the scoring, along with Alistair Cook, they realized 99 runs for the 4th wicket in probably more or less, you can say 14 overs. They realized 99 runs, so that was some very, very quick stuff. And especially Joe Root had to be commended, because he played some lovely shots. Especially he turned his attention on to they had Mohammad Shami leaking a lot of runs today, and Jadeja also, even though he leaked runs, he picked up the wickets too. So it was Joe Root finally was gone when Joe Root was clean bowled by Ravindra Jadeja, as he was bowled round his legs for 56, trying to sweep him for 9 fours, and then Alistair Cook, the English captain, was not out on 70 with 7 boundaries. And when Joe Root was out, Alistair Cook decided that he would be enforcing the declaration. So he didn't wait for Joss Butler to come in and whack a few. He decided that since Joe Root did the job, one did not see Joss Butler coming in and whacking the Indians. And finally, England, the English captain Alistair Cook, declaring the innings close at 205 for 4, thus setting India a target of 445 runs to win the match in 4 sessions, one could say, because this happened just before tea that they declared. And as far as the bowling was concerned, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, 10 overs, no maiden, 1 for 59. Pankaj Singh, unfortunately the luckless bowler, returning figures of none for 33 in his second innings. 10 overs, 4 maidens, none for 33, and on his test debut had a luckless test debut, I would say. And Mohammad Shami, 4 overs for 24 runs. Rohit Sharma, 5 overs, none for 32, and also Pankaj Singh has become the first bowler who has leaked 179 runs in whatever the overs that he has bowled on his test debut. So he has become the costliest bowler on test debut to leak runs and also not get any wickets. Mohammad Shami none for 24. Rohit Sharma 5 overs for 32 runs. He was also hit for a 6. Ravindra Jadeja 10.4 overs unmade 3 for 52. Had the most wickets, 1 over for 1 run for Murli Vijay. Now let's have a look at the England card. Now after England declared an innings of 205 for 4, as said, India was set a target of 445 runs to win the match in 4 sessions. And right now India, I wouldn't say they're not fully recovered, but they are trying to recover with India's score currently reading 73 for 2. Just talking about the India chasing 445 runs to win the match. Vijay and Dhawan started off but Murli Vijay was out as Shikhar Dhawan actually fended a delivery and Murli Vijay was caught out of the crease as Broad actually threw the stumps and Murli Vijay very unfortunately was run out for 12, and India didn't need that run out when chasing 445. So Murli Vijay gone 12, run out for 12 with 1-4, and then India had one more setback here as Cheteshwar Pujara was brilliantly caught by Chris Jordan in the slopes. A real blinder, I want to say. Moeen Ali, the left arm spinner, was the bowler. Pujara had actually got a nick onto it, and the ball was really flying low. But what a catch taken by Chris Jordan in the slips, and Chris Pujara, in fact Cheteshwar Pujara, was walking back to the pavilion after making only 2 runs, and that was not a good sign for India. So India at that time were 29 for 2, but presently they are 73 for 2, and let me tell you, there are 2 out of form batsmen right now at the crease. One is Shikhar Dhawan, but he's looking good. He is doing his job right now. He's batting on 34 with 6 boundaries to his credit. Virat Kohli has also been found wanting in form. Is currently unbeaten on 17 with 2 fours. And I thought at least India have recovered with this particular partnership, but they have a lot of hard work to do because the score currently reached 73 for 2. And Dhawan, as I said, is not out on 34. So both the batsmen have not been in form in this test series, and the onus is on them now because after that they have Rohit Sharma, Rahane, Dhoni to come, and Jadeja. But other than that, we have one full day coming up tomorrow. A lot of overs left today too. Virat Kohli, well, he has been looking good, but he has to really guard against pushing at delivery wide away from his body, which has always brought his downfall. Looking at the bowling, well, right now James Anderson 6 overs 3 maidens none for 5. Broad 5 overs 1 maiden none for 17. Chris Woakes 5 overs 2 maidens none for 7. Moeen Ali has been the wicket taker, 7 overs 1 maiden 1 for 22. Jordan bowling his 3rd over has given away 14 runs. So I'm going to take you live to the ground and see whether I can give you some cricket commentary before I leave the scene here, and let's see what happens. So once I give you some live cricket update, your host Ram will be moving away from this cricket happening show, and I'll be seeing you all later. But I'm just waiting here. I'm just waiting here to see whether there is any improvement. But I think I'm going to stop, dear cricket fans and subscribers. It's better for me to leave the scene right now. Thanks for all your company. As I said, I'm leaving you with India really fighting. I'm just going to see how many overs are there, but I'm still not able to see that. But well, I'm going to. I think it's better for me to end this cricket show before YouTube something happens on YouTube. So India, chasing 445 runs to win the match, are currently placed at 76 for 2. Let me see whether I can, but I don't think I'll be in a position to actually get there. But I'm trying to see. Well, India is 76 for 2 currently, and it's Shikhar Dhawan and Virat Kohli at the crease right now. Well, dear fans and subscribers, that really brings an end to this cricket happening show of mine. India have some hard work to do. For England, everything going their way, and one can probably think that on the final day there would be a lot of cracks developing, and we would probably have a wonderful game of cricket. But for India, they have to go for it because they are already one up in the series. For England, they once again, I mean, they can probably try to exact sweet revenge by winning the match tomorrow. But well, it is going to be a real test. But all in all, it's going to be a very, very interesting spectacle that would be happening on the final day of this Investec Test series. Final day of the Investec Test match, the third Test match. That really brings an end to this Cricket Happening show of mine. Thanks for your company and thanks for watching Cricket Happenings. Your host Ram will see you tomorrow. Thank you.